Today is Thursday, May 7, 2026. A blessed good evening. Welcome to News Text for the 5 minutes of news from the News and Current Affairs Department here at the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. My name is John C. Gbarntolmah presenting. In the headlines, a member of the ECOWAS Parliament criticizes Liberia's delegation for failing to raise concerns surrounding the reported land dispute between Liberia and Guinea. Liberian National Police an incident involving police intervention at Chikizu Factory Community House of Representatives members to return to regular sessions on Friday, May 8th, 2026, following their constituency break that began on May 19th. Away from March 19th, away from Liberia, South Africa contains fake videos of alleged xenophobic attacks. These plus many more debris of the news sports our package on the we'll take a break to be back. Many thanks for rejoining us. We are powered by Orange Liberia, EcoBank Liberia Limited. At this point, check will seated to bring us new bulletin.
Good evening, Johnson, everyone. A member of the ECOWAS Parliament has sharply criticized Liberia's delegations for failing to raise pressing national issues during recent parliamentary deliberations. Awaji Inobek Dagome Abi of Nigeria, a member of the Nigeria National Assembly delegation to the ECOWAS Parliament of representative lawmaker, specifically specifically Mossororo County District Number 6 Representative Sandra Enders, one way of Lima County District Number 9, and Wyma Briggs Mensa of Bon County District Number 6 for presenting a report that failed to address two of Liberia's fields in the expulsions of Mossororo County Representative Yeke Olba. According to the delegation's silence on the issues represented a serious core information regarding Liberia's sovereignty concerning challenges. He maintained that the ECOWAS Parliament exists to address issues affecting regional peace, governance, and accountability in Liberia's omissions of such marked Liberia border dispute of alleged incursions and tensions along the Lofa County axis, while removal from the House of Representatives as triple criticism from opposition motivated actions within a regional bloc over member states that fail to fully present domestic crisis on sub-regional platforms, placing renewed pressure on Liberia's representatives to ensure that key national issues are not ignored during future deliberations. Residents of the Chikisu Factory community have expressed shock after what began as an effort to pursue an individual described as a motorcycle criminal turned into bloody Thursday evening or incident no one expected. According to our witness account, community members had joined in pursuing a suspected motorcycle criminal when the situation suddenly escalated, drawing the attention of dozens of residents within the area. Eyewitnesses disclosed that while the suspected criminal was being pursued, a police officer allegedly fired the first one shot into the air in an attempt to control the situation. The father explained that a second shot was later fired, which reportedly struck an innocent motorcyclist who was caught in traffic and was going about his normal transport activities. An unexpected shooting immediately created panic across the community as residents in commercial roadblocks in setting tire ablaze in protest over the alleged shootings of their colleagues. The protest temporarily disrupted movement within the chicken soup factory community as commuters and residents struggled to pass through blocked sections of the road. The situation later comes after reinforcement officers arrived at the scene, restoring order as residents continue to clarity surrounding the circumstances that led to the shooting. Meanwhile, the Liberian National Police has dismissed claims circulating on social media alleging that a person was shot and killed during an incident involving police interventions, clarifying that no death was recorded. According to LNP preliminary findings, revealed that police officer responded to reports that a group of residents had allegedly surrounded a resident and attempted to set the place after a suspected armed robbery. Suspects reportedly fled there for safety. Police stated that officers intervened to prevent what would have become a fatal act of mob violence. The SOCAM is secure all individuals involved for lawful investigations and due process. The LMP disclosed that during the intervention, one individual sustained a gunshot wound under circumstances that remain under active investigation. The injured person was immediately taken to John F. Kennedy Medical Center, where he is currently receiving medical treatment. The every incident involving the discharge of a firearm, the law enforcement is treated with seriousness and professionalism. Authorities noted that circumstances surrounding the shooting are being reviewed in line with the operational procedures and accountability mechanism of the LNP. The LNP also cautioned the public against acts of vigilantism and mob justice, stressing that such actions undermine the rule of law and place innocent lives at risk. According to the police, all individuals accused or suspected of criminal activities are entitled to due process under the laws of the Republic of Liberia. The Liberian National Police reaffirms its commitment to maintaining public safety, protecting lives and property, and enforcing the law with professionalism, restraint, and respect for the rights and dignity of all citizens. To return to regular sessions on Friday, May 8, 2026, following the constituency break on March 19. The 10 of lawmakers will mark the second quarter of the test sessions to kick off legislative activities after a period of consultation with their constituents. In keeping with the rules and procedure governing the legislature, senators in representative are set to reconvene on the second week of Friday in line with the body's established legislative calendar. The return of lawmakers is expected to reignite parliamentary business, including deliberations on pending bills, policy reviews, committee hearings, and oversight engagement involving various government institutions. The Liberian Senate and the House of Representatives of Liberia, which together make up of the 55 or 55th legislature, continue to play a critical role in shaping national governance through lawmaking, representations, and accountability. According to Robert Haynes, the director of press at the House of Representatives, the return of lawmakers will focus on key national priorities including economic reforms and development initiatives across Liberia. The Central Bank of Liberia is facing increasing public scrutiny over its request to print $79 billion Liberian dollars will concern growing about inflation and economic stability. During a press conference that Joseph Border warned that ordinary Liberians will suffer from rising prices if the printing is not backed by real economic demand. Dr. Border argued that Liberia's economic growth does not justify such a large expansions of the money supply. He noted that GDP growth remained moderate between 2021 and 2025, while much of the growth came from mining and gold exports conducted mainly in the US dollars, limiting demand for Liberian dollar transactions. He also challenged the CBS claim that 30% of banknotes become mutilated annually. Using figures from the bank's own report, that Water said the actual mutilation rate was about 1.55% over 4 years, or roughly 0.39% annually, far below the figure used to support the proposed print. The finance experts or the finance experts further criticized the proposal to print Liberian dollars to purchase gold reserve, arguing that gold is bought with foreign currencies, not Liberian dollars. They also questioned the need for a proposed 2000 banknote, saying it contradicts the CBS push towards a cashless economy assistance. Or urge lawmakers to reject the full request and approve only a small amount based on verified economic needs. We also call for audited financial statements, stronger legislative oversight, and greater transparency in the printing contract process. Meanwhile, Neighbor County District 9 Representative Paul Wame has criticized the House of Representatives for the expulsions of former Mosquito County District 10 Representative Yeke Kolba. The former Mosquito County District number 10 lawmaker was expelled by the House following a pretended majority vote by members of the plenary after his statement in the Liberia Guinea border struggle, which they described as treason. Commenting on the issue at the ECOWAS Parliament, Representative Wangwe said that he was one of those who did not sign the resolution because he believes that the rule of law should be respected. He said that the expulsions of his former colleague was a wrong precedent, stating that a legislative matter should go through proper channel. The trial jurors of Criminal Code C are expected to convict or acquit former Finance Minister Samuel Tour and four others this Friday, May 8, 2026, following a month-long legal battle. The spokesman Fekai, according to our judicial correspondent, has since announced their birth date for final legal argument in the matter. The Fekai's pronouncement was struck by state lawyers notice to their have to have rested with the rebuttal witness on Tuesday, May 5, 2026, to set the stage for the final proceeding. The speaker also mandated both defense and the prosecution team to file a legal memorandum on or before May 8 before the court. During the proceedings, state lawyers produced one regular witness, six Filipino, and two rebuttal witnesses to prove their against the defender, while the defense lawyers lined up four regular witnesses, including former security advisor of Jefferson Moore, who accused one of the defendant's persons of consanguinity plan of lying on him regarding the 6.2 million United States dollars that was transferred to FRA for the joint security operation. The five former officials were indicted in 2025 for allegedly stealing 6.2 United States, 6.2 million United States dollars. They claimed they since denied with not guilty plea to convince state lawyers to prove the allegations. Our judicial correspondent said that former finance minister and other rates 4-year imprisonment with restitutions of the amount in questions if they are adjudged guilty by the trial jurors consistent with law. And out of Liberia, South Africa's government has condemned the circulations of what it calls videos that have been described as sons recording of attacks on foreign nationals in the country. The call comes as diplomatic tensions has increased between South Africa and other African nations following accusations that xenophobic violence is on the rise once again in the country. Ghana's government has written to the African Union asking the continental body to discuss the issue, which it says is a safety and the well-being of Africans in South Africa. Nigeria has also raised the issue and has offered to repatriate its nationals in fear of attack. Amid fear of attacks. Kenya, Malawi, Lesotho, Zimbabwe have also warned its citizens in South Africa to be aware of possible attack. South Africa responded to Ghana's message saying it had nothing to do or to hide. This wave of pressure was sparked after video clips were shared online over a fortnight ago, appealing to show vigilante group harassing people they believe were in South Africa illegally. He warned it was reported that the president had been challenged over his status and told to go and face his country. Our RCA News Bulletin is back to you, Johnson, for the continuations of the program.
Already tested. Yeah, we check Sanoe and the news. Bulletin is a regular feature here. Let's begin our food development here on the ECOWAS Parliament has sharply criticized Liberia's delegation for failing to express national concerns during the recent parliamentarian delegations. Awachi Abiaki of Nigeria, a member of the Nigerian National Assembly delegation to ECOWAS Parliament and House of Representatives lawmaker, especially most Nigeria Parliament and House of Representatives was speaking during the assembly recently. Those of Wichi Abiaki of Nigerian Parliament were speaking during the recent parliamentarian meeting. They're speaking meanwhile the County District 9 Representative Tara Wombe has criticized the House of Representatives for the expulsion of former Masoro County District 10 Representative Yeke Omba. The former Masoro County District 10 lawmaker was expelled by the House following a through majority vote by members of the plenary after statement in Nigerian that's Guinean border struggle, which described as treason, commenting on the issue. At ECOWAS Parliament, Representative Tagwamwe said that he was one of those who did not sign the resolution. Voice of Lima County District 9, one way of speaking, the recent parliamentary meeting, they also are part of the delegation to ECOWAS Parliament. Residents of Chiefs Patriot community have expressed shock after what been an effort to pursue an individual described as motorcycle criminal from an interviewable Thursday incident no one expected. According to our witnesses' accounts, community members had joined in pursuing the suspected criminal or motorcycle criminal when the situation suddenly escalated during the attention of dozens of residents within the area. Our witnesses disclosed that one suspected criminal was being pursued. A police officer allegedly fired the first round shot into the air in an attempt to control the incident. Voices of witnesses were giving account of the incident that took place today at the Factory community in that part of Massachusetts. Meanwhile, the Liberian National Police of the police claims circulating on social media that she that a person was shot and killed during an incident involving police investigation or intervention. However, that no death was recorded. According to the LMP, preliminary findings report that police officers responded to reports that a group of residents had allegedly surrounded a residence and attempted to set it ablaze after the suspected armed robber suspects fled their force safety. The police stated the officers intervened to prevent what could have become a further type of mob violence. Members of the House of Representatives are expected to return to regular sessions this Friday, April 8th, to their constituency on March 19th. The return of the lawmakers will mark the second quarter of the first section to kick off legislative activity after the period of consultation with the students, including with the rules and procedures governing the legislature. Senators and representatives are set to reconvene on the second of Friday in the England with the body's established legislative calendar. The director of Press at House of Representatives is Robert Hayes, giving a springboard to the voters. The voice of Robert Hayes, the director of Press at the House of Representatives, there speaking. At this point, let's now join Naomi Tapia to bring us the passion of that sports here on Newsbreaks. Okay. In the personal response, let's bring in more developments on the program. The central bank of India is increasing public scrutiny while what's of its request to freeze and deny billion will continue growth, inflation, and economic stability. During the press conference, Dr. Joseph warned that ordinary Nigerians will suffer from rising prices if the printing is not backed by real maize. Growth does not justify such a large expansion of money supply. That's the voice of Dr. Joseph, the economist there speaking. Chairman or chairperson of the Reform Commission, Council says Liberia is making progress in its housing laws through a comprehensive review of the National Housing Act. Obama made the peer-reviewed dialogue held at the Institute in Mama Nairobi, where stakeholders gathered the draft National Housing Act bill. The voice of Councillor Obama is the chairperson of the Reform Commission there speaking. The Secretary General of the Citizens Movement for Change at the Army of Kano has announced a new empowerment initiative targeting motorcyclists and tricyclists. The party is sponsor or co-sponsor the launch of National Federation of Cycle Association of Liberia sports tournament in partnership with the Motors Liberia Incorporated. Speaking at the official launch of the new showcase, Khan said the CMC account the opportunity to young riders maintain their critical role in society beyond politics. The voice of Ali Hamoud is the secretary of the opposition citizens movement, CMC, speaking, also speaking with the long autonomy, the George of the Republic of Liberia, Castle Zuma. That's the voice of Castle Zuma, is the George of the Tropical of Liberia, speaking. Taking us home this edition of the program news desk as to take leave of the recap of our headlines. A member of the ECOWAS Parliament criticizes Liberia's dedication for feeding the raise concerns around the reported land disputes between Liberia and Liberian National Police dismissed his claims on social media that an individual was shot and killed during an incident involving police intervention in Chicken Superior community. Council representatives members will return to regular sessions this Friday, May 8th, 2026, following the constituency break that began on March 19, away from Liberia, South Africa, condemns fake videos of the lies the facts on African. We'd like to say many thanks to our writers, contributors, correspondents for making today's edition of the program a success. Special thanks to affiliate radio station who relayed this broadcast. Thanks to Orange Liberia and Ecobank Nigeria Limited for their sponsorship. Thanks to Yapi Daniel Darce, Sarah Couture handled the technical aspect of the news program, while Sheikh detailed reading of the news bulletin. Naomi Tapia brought for us the personal sports here on his desk, while Maya Torgbean streamed up live on Real TV and his argument on behalf of the actor